Sleep again, Fiddle. This will never do. Everyone else has finished their work and gone home hours ago. You're still 3 short of your daily quota. This is not good enough, Fiddle.
Sorry, Mr. Dullsworth. I'll get those seen to right at once.
Let yourself out when you're done. I shall be in my office attending to business, and I don't want to be disturbed.
Yes, Mr. Dullsworth. Someone is calling me. Hello.
Mr. Fuddle. Mr. Bertram Fiddle.
Yes, but it's actually Bertram Fiddle.
It's close enough, Mr. Fuddle. This is Mr. Dullsworth's mother. I'm calling you because I hear you have some detectivating experience.
Well, yes, I do have a certain reputation for sleuthfulness.
Very good. I need someone to do some investigating for me. And as I've been unable to get hold of the esteemed Mr. Holmes, you will have to suffice.
Certainly, madam.
Let me be brief, Mr. Fiddle. My son has been acting most peculiar recently. Find out what he is up to and report back to my house immediately.
Good gracious. This seems like the beginning of an adventure. I must finish my work here as quickly as possible. I'll put this in my pocket until I want to use it. Selling soap is thirsty work. Telegram circuits on. Fuse capacitator fusing. Time to sell some soap. Who seems like a suit? I refuse to reuse this fuse.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings! I'm calling from Dullsworth Soap Company with an
How did you get this number? Do you know what time it is? It's my relaxing time! That's what it is! Do I sound relaxed to you? Do I?
I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry? I'll make you sorry. Don't ever call this number again.
Oh, my eyes! Speak up, my eyes are hurting.
Greetings! I'm calling from Dullsworth Soap Company with an exclusive offer.
Dullsworth, you say? I got some Dullsworth shampoo in my eyes and couldn't see for weeks, and it still stings. I wouldn't use that stuff on my cats. It's a menace. Goodbye.
Oh, hello. Is that you, Margaret?
No. I'm calling from Dullsworth Soap Company with an exclusive offer just for you.
Soap? Oh, no, thank you very much, Lee. I never use the stuff. I like things dirty. Ta-da.
Hello, who is this?
Hello, sir. I'm calling from Dullsworth Soap Company with an exclusive offer just for you.
Really? Just for me? How delightful.
Yes, it is. For a limited period only, we are offering you a free flannel with every bar of adequate soap you buy.
A free flannel, you say? Ooh, wonderful. I'll take one, please.
Really? I mean, excellent. I shall have those dispatched to you right away.
Mr. Quinge is speaking.
Hello. I'm calling from Dullsworth Soap Company.
And?
Would you perchance be interested in purchasing some of our perfectly adequate soap?
Whatever for?
Its unique formula is guaranteed to make you fairly clean.
I don't have time for this newfangled cleanliness in my life. Goodbye.
Guy Hardwood speaking. What do you want? Come on, spit it out. I ain't got all day. I'm an exceptionally impotent person.
Greetings. I'm calling from Dullsworth Soap Company with an exclusive offer.
Fiddle, you old dog. Is that you?
No, most definitely not. Goodbye.
Yes.
Greetings. I'm calling from Dullsworth Soap Company with an exclusive offer.
Go on.
Would you be interested in a bar of our new, even more adequate soap?
Whatever for?
Well, it is very good for cleaning.
Does it remove stubborn stains, like blood, for example?
Probably.
Oh, well then, I'll take 6 packets right away.
Ooh, jolly good.
Mr. Grotto's residence.
Would you be interested in a bar of our new and improved, even more adequate soap?
Soap? No. Not now, not never. Soap bad. Melts you, it does.
Right. I'll put that down as a no then.
Yes?
Would you be interested in a bar of our new, even more adequate soap?
No.
Didn't think so.
Hello? What do you want?
Would you be interested in a bar of our new, even more adequate soap?
How rude. Goodbye.
Hello, Mr. Spongewell speaking.
Would you be interested in a bar of our new, even more adequate soap?
Not today, thank you. I'm quite clean enough.
Hello!
Greetings, madam. I'm calling from Dulsworth Soap Company. Would you like to buy some soap?
What flavour?
Flavor? Sort of cleany, flowery?
I love soup. I'll buy some.
Sorry, madam. I think you misheard me. I said soap, not soup.
Oh, that is a shame. I really wanted to buy some soup.
Well, this soap does make a tasty broth.
It does? Then I'll buy a packet. Thank you.
Jolly good. At last, my work is done. I need Mr. Dulsworth to stamp my work ticket. Mr. Dulsworth? Mr. Dulsworth? Wherever could he be? Well, I never saw him leave. Mrs. Dulsworth was right. He is up to something. I wonder if he's in the closet. These look like the clothes he was just wearing. A secret exit. Mrs. Dulsworth, a formidable woman. Her eyes seem to follow you around the room. Oh my, sales of soap are slipping. And look at the cost of ink. It's extortionate. A witty, motivational painting. Wait, there's something behind it. It's an Emerson and Burke safety safe. Solid as a rock. What a tidy desk. Mr. Dulsworth's stamping machine. I'm sure I will be permitted to use it in his absence. Bother! It's inkless. Bother! It's inkless. A souvenir from the delightful town of Grimsthorpe. A photograph of his mother. He must love her very much. Mr. Dulsworth's work diary. Turn that frown upside down. I wonder if something is bothering him. Hand lotion. He must like keeping his skin soft. These are debtor's letters. Mr. Dulsworth isn't as squeaky clean as everyone thinks. Without ink, I shall remain unstamped. Oh my! And look at the cost of ink! This must be how he sneaks in and out without anyone noticing. Mr. Dulsworth is slipperier than he looks. What does Mr. Dulsworth need a secret tunnel for? I can see the soap-making machines. It's bolted tight. He's got clean away. What could he possibly be up to? Barrels of unexceptional shampoo. Imagine the lather we'd be in if something happened to them. Oh, extra adequate soap. It smells perfectly acceptable.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddles. Working late again. That lovely wife of yours must be very proud.
Indeed she is, Mr. Tibbs. But this is merely a short-term position until I find myself a suitable adventure.
Of course, sir. I understand. I actually am an author. Romance novels is my thing. This job is merely to pay the bills until I get myself a publishing deal.
Good for you, Tibbs. Now if you will open the gate, I'll be off.
I'm afraid you can't leave until you've finished your work.
Security is super strict around here.
I'm afraid you... Rules is rules, Mr. Fiddles.
My ticket out of here. My ticket out of here. How peculiar. How peculiar. Maybe one more. My ticket out of here. Oh my! And what a tide! A souvenir. A souvenir from the delightful. A souvenir. He must have put the ink somewhere. Mr. Dulsworth. So turn. Hand lotion. Hand lotion. A souvenir. My ticket out of here. lotion. What a time! Mr. Dulsworth's work diary. So turn that frown upside down. I wonder if something is bothering him. What a tidy day. The souvenir. The souvenir. He must. I can see that it's. Oh!
I'm afraid you can't. Rules is rules!
The fumes are. Oh my hand! Mrs. Dull. What a tidy desk! He must have. Mr. Dulsworth. Mr. Dulsworth's stamping machine. He must have put the. Mr. Dulsworth's work diary. So this is what he does in here all day. Turn that frown upside down. I wonder if something is bothering him. Ooh, red ink. A letter, quite perfumery, and sealed with a kiss. Should I be dabbling in matters of the heart? I don't. What a tidy desk. Aha! Now I am legitimized.
I'm afraid you can't. Rules is rules. A pleasant and uneventful evening to you, Mr. Fiddles.
Evening, Burble! Evening, Burble! To distinct lack of murderings lately. Jeff the murderer not struck again for a long time.
Let me have a look at that. Obviously a slow news day.
Tell me about it, sir. I've been shouting about nothing for over a year now.
Well, they do say no news is good news.
Not for me, it ain't.
This bin is full of peels. Good evening, sir. You're working late.
Yes, sir. Another convict escaped last night and ran down the sewers. It's like a maze down there.
An escape. How thrilling.
Indeed. Whisked clean away whilst no one were looking.
Was the convict dangerous?
That's not for me to say, sir. I'm just here to fill in some gaping holes.
Strange the soap factory is so close to the prison. Dark Deed Jail, where all the worst characters end. Strange. Those chimneys look so majestic in the early evening smog. What a massive clock! But it has stopped working. I must find Mrs. Dulsworth's house and report my findings to her. The Dulsworth estate is at the top of Tormentley Hill, if I recall correctly. Or may I help you?
No one touches my oranges cart but me.
This is a good, hefty cane, but I don't have need for such an instrument. What a fine selection of beards and whiskers. The right beard makes an excellent personality substitute.
Would you like to upgrade your facial hair?
I am already more than sufficiently endowed in the moustache department, thank you very much. You can tell a lot about a gentleman by the size of his hat. You can tell a lot about...
It will take me ages to mend these accessories with needle and thread.
So it would seem.
It will take me ages.
So... Oscar! What are you doing?
I'm protesting, Bertram. My dear friend, Walter, has been thrown into prison simply for being an artiste. Until Walter is set free, I shall remain enshackled here.
Well, I hope you really stick it to the man, Oscar.
Me too, Bertram. Me too.
Bertram, over here!
Evelina! Fancy seeing you here!
How are you? I've not seen you for such a time. Off having fantastic adventurings, no doubt?
Not exactly. How are you? Have you been busy?
Not at all, Bertram. There is so little news to report upon nowadays. Since all those dreadful murderings stopped, I've had nothing to do. I'd really hoped that the Jeff the Murderer story would make my name as an independent investigative journalist. But it's been so quiet recently. Even Sherlock Holmes has gone away on an extended holiday. I hope something newsworthy happens soon, or I may be forced to make my own headlines. I'm almost tempted to murder someone myself, just for something to write about.
I'm currently investigating a case for Mrs. Dulsworth. It's nothing much, but I'm hoping it may turn into some sort of fantastical adventure.
Dulesworth, eh? Here's a name I've not heard in a while. I know a few things about old squeaky clean Dulesworth that would shock the likes of you.
Really, madam? Do you mind?
Ooh, la-di-da. Does your lady friend want some flowers?
Oh, no. She isn't my... I mean, I'm not her...
No, thank you, madam. I'm not a flowery person.
Suit yourself.
What's that?
It's coffee, Bertram. Would you like some?
Oh, no. I'm not that kind of man. What's that?
It's...
Oh, no.
I'm going away for a few days. There is something very important I need to do.
Off somewhere nice, are you?
I shan't tell you any more. It is too complicated. I'm going away... I shan't tell... It's coffee, Bert.
Oh, no. What's that?
It's coffee.
Oh, no. This is a very personal letter. I mustn't show it to just anybody.
I'm going away.
Off somewhere?
I shan't tell you any more. It's...
Oh! Werther! Fulfi.
Bertram, what are you doing?
I've been working late, and Mrs. Dulesworth has asked me to do something.
It's not an adventure, is it? You know I forbade you to have any adventurings. They are such a waste of money.
Of course, my dear. I wouldn't dream of it.
Besides, I am much better off since you started work at the soap factory.
Don't be twiddling nose. You'll ruin my bakery. Don't make me come over there.
Ooh, nice buns. Ooh, nice. Being a baker is a risky business.
I'm far too busy whisking to talk. It's how I keep my batter so smooth and creamy.
She's engrossed in a frenzy of master baking. Very Moorish. I've been working late, and
It's not an... They are... Besides, I am much better off since you started work at the soap factory.
Don't be Don't make...
a rather bleak and sinister alley. Good evening, Mom.
Is it indeed? Be off with you. Idling is frowned upon round here.
Such a sour attitude. She has a face like a squashed strawberry.
I heard that.
Good evening, Mom.
Is it indeed? Be off with you. Idling is frowned upon round here.
This is a very personal letter.
dull, ham, tram, I, fig, bird. You are wasting my time. Dull, tram, I, fig, bird, ham. You are wasting my time. I, ham, bird, tram, fig, dull. Ah, so you are Bertram Fiddle. Why didn't you say so? You're late.
I doubt if anything gets past her watchful gaze. They must have made a packet. Good day, sir. That's a sizable hole you're digging.
Yes, sir. Mom has instructed me to dig it, though I don't know why.
Good day, sir.
Yeah.
Splendid plumage for this time of year.
Indeed. I don't know what Mom uses for fertiliser, but they are always unseasonably hearty.
Look at that! What a lovely sight!
Don't be mistaken. Vermin is what that is. Now more than a rat with an exquisitely bushy tail. Always after me nuts. I wish I could be rid of the pesky thing. I've tried everything to catch it, but it's always too fast.
Han, guardian of the forest. Looks like Mrs. Dulsworth is waiting for me. How do you do, Ma'am?
You're late, Mr. Fiddle. I've been watching your dilly-dallyings. It is the sign of a simple mind.
That was no dilly-dallying. That was top-quality investigative strolling you witnessed.
He so very rarely sits with me anymore. I see everything, Mr. Fiddle, everything. I expect you want a cup of tea.
It's cold and very bitter.
That's how I like it. He has a weak mind, Mr. Fiddle, and is easily led astray. Lately, he has a crazy look in his eyes. I've seen it before, and know he is up to something. I only have his best interests at heart. I need to know what he is doing.
I did find this letter in his safe. It would appear that your son is in love.
Love? What does he want to be in love for? He tried that once before, and I had to put a stop to it. I knew what she was planning, even if my Algernon didn't. Taxidermy is one of Algernon's hobbies. It takes his mind off things.
A perfect view of the soap factory.
I like to keep a close eye on my son. Recently, he has become even more feckless than usual. I expect you want a cup of...
It's cold.
He's so...
A perfect view of... I'll be off then. If I uncover any more news, I'll be sure to let you know. I will leave no stone unprobed.
Make sure you do. I'm only trying to protect him, Mr. Fiddle. A mother is a boy's best friend, Mr. Fiddle.
Indeed, I don't know what.
Good day, sir.
Yes, sir.
Goodness me, it's you!
Here I am.
Oh my! Don't move. I'll get help.
Ah! Murdering! There's been a murdering!
Well, 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 Fiddle. I must admit you had me fooled. I never would have suspected you were Jeff the murderer.
Sherlock, what are you doing here? I thought you were on holiday.
I just got back, and it's lucky I did, you despicable fiend.
But Sherlock, it wasn't me. How could you think that?
Well, let me see. Let's look at the evidence. There's a dead body, and there's you.
You're quite mistaken. I saw Jeff run off in that direction.
It's a shame there aren't any witnesses to back up your ludicrous story. You, madam, did you see what happened?
Indeed I did, Mr. Holmes. I heard a scream and looked out my window and saw that man standing over that poor dead lady.
Well, thank you, nosy old crone. That's all the proof we need.
Sherlock, you can't honestly think it was Bertram. Look, murderous footprints leading right to that wall.
Take him to jail, Street.
Right you are, sir.
But it wasn't me. I'm innocent.
If I had a penny for every time I've heard that one, Fiddle. Take him to jail. Looks like you won't be winning any wages now, Fiddle.
Something doesn't smell quite right, Sherlock. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Watson, you have to believe me. I'm not Jeff.
I know, Bertram. I know.
Send for Gavin. Tell him I need help.
Of course. Hold tight, Bertie.
Oh, shush, Watson.
Welcome to your new home, you terrible, terrible man.
Unhand me, you oaf. Don't you know who I am?
Jeff the murderer, by all accounts.
Nonsense! I have been framed! I'm innocent!
Oh, everyone who comes in here is innocent. Makes no difference to me.
Oh my! What shall I do? I've got to get out of here! Ew. One toothbrush between the three of us? That's not very hygienic.
What? We've been locked in here for a long time.
Oh, Gavin! Have you come to rescue me?
Don't worry, sir. I'll get you out as soon as I can. If you have anything I can use, throw it through the window.
What are you up to? I'm not going to let you do anything while I'm standing here.
The mortar is weak. With the right tool, I can make a hole.
You'd better not be cooking up an elaborate escape plan or I'll arrest you too.
We have a saying in Peru. A mole digs only when no one is looking.
I'm watching you, Sonny. Nothing's going on round here while I'm on guard. I'm on high alert. I shan't desert my post. Don't try anything funny. I'm not in the mood. I missed afternoon nibbles today, and I'm a bit peckish.
Extra! Extra! London's most elusive villain, Jeff the Murderer, caught at last! Sherlock Holmes does it again! Little-known explorator found guilty, known as the despicable Mr. Fiddle. His reign of terror is over!
Don't believe everything you read in the papers. What is that?
That quick-drying cement is wonderful. Turns rock hard before you know it. I reckon I've filled enough holes now. Just gonna sit here and wait for the clock to strike so I can go home. Soon as that bell rings, I'm off.
If I can make a bell ring, you can go home.